Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we have another Kaneki one. After Dragon Kaneki. So, no idea. Took me ages to find out what this version of Kaneki was. I think it was one person that had been requesting it for like 2 months or something like that. So I hope this is good enough anyway, and I think it's the right version. So, he's got the lines under his eyes, right? So it's a portrait. We're on a landscape orientation page. Use a pencil and hit pause if I go too fast. So I'm going to start with his right eye, center point of my page right here. We go up, over to the right a little bit, and then we will start with a diagonal line, up like so. And then we are going to bring this across like so. And then we will bring it down like so. So then we go diagonal a little bit in, just there. And then we're going to thicken this line up, right? So just like add like a heavier line weight. So just thickening it up. Down like so, back into there. And sometimes you can have a little spike sticking off here. Okay. So for the bottom eyelid, there's literally just like a curved line, like so. And they don't join, there's a gap, just about here. Okay, so his iris, so we got a circle with the top cut off, just underneath his eyelid, just there. And we're gonna give him the black eye in this one, so this is kind of, from the image I'm looking at anyway, it's like a thin pupil, just here. Okay, and then black around and red in here. Although I have seen it different ways, so people who know Tokyo Ghoul, I haven't watched it. I think I watched the first episode years ago, but people who know the episode will know sort of what sort of eye you should be doing. So, bit of an eyelid line coming out that way, and then an eyelid line on top as well, so just up here somewhere and then back down like so. Eyebrow wise, you can't see much because he's got so much hair, so we'll leave the eyebrows until we got the hair done. So we'll go over and do the other eye. So we're over, line them up, and distance wise, you can just about fit another eye in here, right? Just, it's very tight, but right there. So the width of his eye will fit inside here. Okay, and you go diagonal up and across again. Same sort of thing, down the other side, and then a little hook just goes in that way. And then you thicken it up. And sometimes, again, a little line coming off there, maybe something here. And bottom eyelid, so just a curved line coming around like so. So then his pupil and iris, again, circle with the top cut off, going around like so. And this is a normal pupil this time, because it's his grey eye just in there. So his nose, pretty simple, just 2 nostrils like that. And then his mouth, again, pretty easy. We just go kind of a serious sort of mouth across and then down like that. Bottom lip line, just here. And then his chin, real pointy. Well, not really pointy, but like, it's not like a square chin. It's more like a stretched out sort of V. You can check your proportions now. So eyes to nose, so say top eyelid line to nose is about the same as nose to chin. And then nose to bottom lip line is about the same as bottom lip line to chin. So there are your proportions. Here to here is the same as here to here. And then here to here is the same as here to here. So once you get that, then we can do the side of his face. So we sort of bring it up, curve it up the side. And about here, underneath his eye and across from his mouth, is where the hair is going to start, right? So, and where the jaw will change direction. So same on the other side. So you go up, like that. So under the eye, across to the mouth, we can see a bit more of his jaw on this side. So we'll do the change of direction here. Okay. So like, I mean, when I say change direction, normally the line would, if you stayed going, the line would stay going that way. But you want to turn the corner and go up this way. And on this side it's hair, but it's pretty similar direction, so I can add it in anyway. It's hair here, hair spike, like that. I'll add the details around his eyes now as well. So in this dragon version of Kaneki, they're done with just red color. There isn't any black lines on the outside, but I'm going to have to do it in black line for you to be able to see it. So we'll draw it in. Curved line following his eye there. And then these long sort of snaking blobs. They're like, I don't know, like blobs of blood or tears of blood, kind of. 3 of them coming down his face and going underneath his hair there. Same on the other side, we got a line underneath his eye. Just there, and then these sort of blobs, like paint. There's a line of hair here that they go behind, like a hair spike just here. Another hair spike there. And we'll do the rest of his hair. So, like, another hairline comes across front of his forehead, just here. And then another one comes down, touches his eye, and then back up, like so. And then the next one is going to come down across his forehead, down here, and then one here, and there's like a cluster of them just above his nose, right? So grouped all here in front, just in front of his nose, right? So pretty big one there. So like 2 then here. We're gonna go back up the other direction. So this line will come real long, actually, towards the top of his head. And there'll be smaller ones. And then this one that goes down around the side of his face. Yeah, it just connects down in here. Like so. And so, like, eyebrows, we can see some eyebrows just in here. So, like, let's see. So, like, just diagonal line that way. And then into there. And then another one just above to kind of just give us an area to color in. Like so. Same on the other side. Diagonal up. Like that. And and then over. And an eyelid line or something just in here. Okay. Oh yeah, and those sort of cracks coming down his face when he's in this ghoul sort of form. Okay, so let's add a few more just lines for his hair and spikes and stuff. Bring it all the way around to the top. So it's just like right up here. So like if you're wondering how high up, top of the head to the top eyelid is about the same as top eyelid to the chin, right? So this top eyelid area is about halfway down, the halfway line between the top of the head and the chin, okay? That's how high up, that's your proportion. This then curves all the way out and down, right? Like so. And it's going to come down to some spikes down here. And then there's like some texture lines and spike lines and hair lines and things inside here as well. So like the likes of this might go up a bit higher. Like so. Coming down the middle of his head. And then, so down the other side of his head then. Trying to keep it as even as we can. Adding a spike or two, then when we get down here. There's many ways to do hair, especially Kaneki. Like, I've seen him with more spikes up here. I've seen him with less, like more puffed out. So don't worry if you've gone out too wide. I've seen his head wider. I'm actually looking at two images right now, and one of them, the hair is wider on this side than this side. So, you know, hair moves. So like, don't be too picky about how you get your hair. I know anime hair is like real important, but you know, it can be slightly different to the image. Once you kind of get the way the hair is growing, that's the goal really. But it can move around, you know. Don't be too hard on yourself, that's what I'm saying. Right, so his neck, just here, coming down from his jaw. And this kind of just goes in underneath his jacket. He's got like a black sort of costume in this one. And there's some hair then just behind his neck. Going in behind it. So he's got like a collar or something coming down in a V-like sort of fashion here. Coming out from behind his neck. Down like that. And then he has a black section just coming across his chin, right? So just underneath his chin, sorry, should I say, across his neck. Comes around like this, around to either side. So it's like a collar, like so. And then we have collarbones just here. Just coming down the bottom of his neck there. Or maybe like a neck muscle there and a neck muscle there. And a chest muscle coming down the middle. And then his shoulders coming off this way. So coming out from like the back of his hair. Kind of a wavy line. And then we'll bring it out about that far and then curves down like so. So it's an unusual sort of top he's got on. Same sort of thing on this side. Yeah, so like it goes about to there, I'd say. Trying to keep them even distances. Yeah, you don't want one shoulder sticking out further than the other. So you want them to be about the same width. You can check with your pencil, you know, measure. So from here to here is about nearly to the top of my Sharpie, and I can check. Yeah, it's about right. You know, just measuring things. Sometimes it helps. Like so. And then his shoulder will come out and down to there. Out and down to there. And we could have some fold lines and stuff, armpit lines for his clothes. Like that. And I think that that is everything. How to draw Ken Kaneki after Dragon Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul RE. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.